Hello guys, the topic for today is um, about filling the cargo holds with percentage, and we can fill the cargo holds with percentage without using the storage factor. So there's two kind. First, filling with the percentage, and the other one is filling with the use of storage factor. So start guys. Now this is the formula guys for loading in each hold. So the above formula can be combined to give the share of hold, total cargo, meaning the maximum cargo, times the hold capacity or total over total hold capacity. So the meaning the total amount of cargo multiplied by the hold capacity over the total hold capacity. In this case, we don't use the storage factor. Okay, so in this example, it says MB Max Panama is to load 66,588 metric tons of potassium sulfate, whose storage factor is 0.9 cubic meter per metric tons. Determine how much cargo goes into each hold if the cargo is divided proportionally. Okay. Using this formula, share of percentage of hold percentage is the hold capacity, this one, divide by your total hold capacity, then multiply by 100 is your percentage. Okay. So this is the MB Panama. So let's check the hold capacity of MB Panama. MB Panama hold capacity. Okay guys, I have to take out again the hold capacity of Panama. Okay, open this too. Okay, so make this a little bigger. So the hold capacity of cargo hold number 1 is 9081.11, which is this one, and number 2 is 12891. Hold capacity is 12891.56, and number 3 is 12831.48. 3 is 12831.48, and number 4 is 1167.147. Number 4 is 1167.147, and number 5 is 129727.24. Number 5 is 129724, and number 6 is 1288113. Six is 12881.13, and number 7 is 974108. 7 is 9474108. So it is now confirmed, and the total capacity, hold capacity, is 82025.08. Okay, total capacity is 82025.08. Okay, So let's uh, transpose the formula. So hold capacity, you have the hold capacity for each hold, divide by your hold capacity, total hold capacity of this one, times your times 100, that will be times 100, then should be your percentage. Okay, now this is constant now because of course this is constant because uh, the whole capacity is as it is and total capacity is as it is, and this will be your percentage. So this will be your set as for future use. Okay, then we go here, go down. Here you put here the maximum cargo to load. This one 66588. You write down the numbers 1 to 7, then put down the maximum cargo to load. Multiply with the percentage with this one. That will be 11.07. That will be 0.1107, and 15.72, that will be 0.152, and so forth until you get cargo number 7. Then the value you will get if you multiply the maximum cargo to load multiplied by your percentage, then this will be the value of your cargo in each hold. Okay, I forgot to sum it up this one. Excuse me guys, let me sum up this one. I will use the, let's put it this way. Okay, so that you will Excel. Put this way, put it 18. Okay, put this 1, 2. Okay, put 1 to 7. It will be okay. Number 1. How much is number 1? 7370. 7370. Number 2. 10460. 10460. 10460. Number 3. 10420. 10420. Number 4. 9470. 9470. Number 5. 10500. 10500. Number 6. 10450. 10450. And 7 is 7918. 7918. Okay, plus okay. That would be 66588. 66588. Okay, 66588. Put here cargoes 1 to 7. This is the capacity of each hold, total of 822025. This is one. And percentage and the value should be this one. 0, number 1 will be 14060, number 3 is 14020, number 4 is 9470, number 5 is 10500, number 6 10450, and 7918. This is 18. So that is 66588. Then round it up. You have this figure. Number 1 is 7380, number 2 is 10460, 10450, and number 3 is 10450, number 4 is 9500, number 6 is 10458, and 104 in number 6 10450, number 7 is 7900, total of 66588, which is the same with this amount of cargo. Okay, then we go to the problem. Fill percentage method, distribution by fill percentage method. This one I made it in Excel. This one, Excel. So fill percentage method, distribute by fill percentage method. The total cargo is 66588, storage factor is 0.9 cubic meter per metric tons, and the total hold capacity is 82025, which is this one, 82025, 82025.08. Okay, and the formula for fill percentage is total cargo times storage factor over total hold capacity times 100. So total cargo is 66588 times storage factor of 0.9 cubic feet per metric tons, which is this one, such factor, which is such factor is this one, 0.09 cubic feet per metric tons over your total hold capacity of 82025 times 100. So the answer would be 0.73%. Applied it for 100, that will be 73%. This is a fill percentage of the answer, 73%. Now weight per hold. We're not going to compute for the weight per hold, which is hold capacity times percentage over storage factor. Okay, that is the weight per hold. So in number 1, we apply this formula. So hold weight in hold number 1 is hold capacity, which is 9081.11, which is this one. Okay, times your percentage of 0.73, which is this one, over your storage factor of 0.9 cubic meters per metric tons. And the answer would be 7,366, which is this one. Okay, and number 2, the hold capacity is 12,891.16 times your percentage of 0.73 over your storage factor of 0.9, and the value would be 10,456, which is number 2. And number 3, the hold capacity is 12831.5 times your percentage of 0.73 over your storage factor of 0.9, and the value would be 10,408, number 4. 10,408. Okay, that's number 3. Okay, number 3, 10,408. And number 4, the cargo capacity is hold capacity in hold number 4 is 1167.15 times your percentage over your storage factor, and the value is 9,467. 9467 and number 4, 9467. And we go to number 5. Number 5 would be the hold capacity of number 5 is 12927.2 times your percentage of 0.73 over your storage factor of 0.9, and the value of hold number 5 is 10485. Number 5, 10485. Okay, then we go to number 6. Number 6 would be the hold capacity of number 6 is 1288.1 multiplied with your percentage of 0.73 over your storage factor of 0.9. The value will be 10448. Number 6, 10448. Then we go to hold number 7. Hold number 7 will be hold capacity, cargo hold capacity number 7 is 9741.08 times your percentage of 73 over your storage factor, and the value is 7901. 7901, and the total will be 66531, and total will be 66531. Okay, but take note that our maximum cargo to load should be 66588. Okay, total cargo. So you have to round up this value to get the 66588. Okay, so from 7366 you make it 7370. Number 2, from 10456 you make it 10460, and number 3, from 10408 you make it 10410, and number 4, from 9467 you make it 9488, and from number 5, from 10 485 you make it 10 490, and number 6 from 10 448 you make it 10 450, and number 7 from 7901 you make it 7920, a total of 6558 by twice factor, and this is the maximum cargo to load. They are now the same. Okay, so this is the formula, guys, in filling out how to get the percentage of each hold. Cargo cargo total cargo, which is 66588, times your storage factor of 0.9 cubic meter per metric tons over the hold capacity. Total hold capacity is 82025 times 100. So the percentage would be 0.73 or 73%. So first you have to take out this, how much percentage are we going to apply in each hold. Okay, then you apply now the weight per hold. The weight per hold is hold capacity times your percentage over storage factor. So your hold capacity in number 1 is 908.11 times your percentage and over your storage factor, then you get the value of 6692.66, get a value of 7366. Okay, so you do this until you reach hold number 7. So this one, guys, this example, you have to use the storage factor. Take note, but in the earlier part, when you use this one here, we don't use storage factor. Okay, you just use the hold capacity, the total hold capacity percentage, and that's it. Then you have this maximum cargo to load, which is 66588. You multiply it by your percentage and you will get the value. So in this procedure here, you don't have to use this choice factors, only the percentage in each hold. Then you will get the value of each cargo hold. Okay, then you run up, then you will have a nice figure here when you run up, but you still have you still get the same value of total amount of cargo of 66588. Now, guys, take note here, this value or this amount of cargo, this is only a temporary amount of cargo. Say here, in practice, this distribution as shown in the final column, meaning this one, already run up, is usually run up to simplify calculation, which must follow. Okay, what I say here, the resulting distribution should not be readily treated as final, meaning you cannot use this as final figure. I'll explain later. This only serves as a convenient starting point in your calculation, meaning this is where you start your calculation. It must be tested that the requirements of the voyage are met. If any acceptable results arises when it must be modified to suit will be requirements of the voyage. Meaning, this figure, guys, these rounded figures, or this one, these rounded figures, you have to put this value in your loadicator, and the loadicator will give the information about the strength of your vessel, the bending moments and shearing force, and the stress. So, and it will get the trim of the vessel, and the draft. So you have to adjust the cargo here so that you will have a minimum bending moments, a minimum shearing force, and you will get a target of your departure draft. So as much as possible, once you get this figure, you apply this one to your loadicator, and the loadicator will give you the info about your stress of your cargo, the bending moment, shearing force, and the draft. Then you will adjust the cargo in each hold to satisfy your departure draft, your shearing force, and bending moments to a minimum. So that's it, guys. So this is just a simple solution. So once you have your total, you have your cargo in each hold, and you run it up and apply this value in your loadicator. Then you adjust your cargoes in its hold in loadicator so that you can have a minimum shearing force and bending moments and a good draft and your trim. Adjust also your cargo, depends on your trim, or if you want it even killed. Okay, again, using this formula or procedure, you're not obliged to use the Sloy's factor, but you will still get the amount value of 66588 by using the percentage. By using this formula, this one, and you will have the value of the cargo of 6658. This is constant, guys. When you use this share of hold percentage, that equals the hold capacity with this one, total capacity in this one times your times 100, and you will get the percentage of its cargo hold. So you just put here the total amount of cargo to load times multiply by your percentage in each hold, then you get the amount of cargo in each hold. So this is very convenient, guys, for the start. Once you get this value, you apply this in your loadicator. And this one is when you use this choice factor. So you have your total cargo of 66588, and you have your total hold capacity. Then here you have your storage factor of 0.9 cubic meter per metric tons. Then this is the formula percentage, which is total cargo, which is 66588 times your storage factor of 0.9 cubic meter per metric tons over the whole capacity of 82025 times 100, then you get the value of your percentage of 0.73. That will be 73%. Then from each hold, you use this formula, weight per hold. Weight per hold is formula is hold capacity, which is this one, number one, for example, multiply by your percentage of 0.73 over your stretch factor of 0.9, then you get the value of 7366. Okay, so when you get the value on each hold, you run it up until you get the maximum cargo to load of 66588. Okay, guys, what is explained here is the same what I'm telling you. Okay, just read this one and you will understand better. In the simplest word, apply this to your loadicator and adjust your cargo to get a good bending moments and shearing force, and to meet your departure draft. Okay, that's it, guys. If you like this video, please click the like button, share, and subscribe. And please don't forget to click the notification bell. And thank you for watching and have a good day.